Yeah. Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Gonzo's Convos. We're back with another episode. Finally getting to episode 12. Episode 12 was supposed to be before, but everybody know that got canceled. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It's been kind of tough, like trying to find people that are like legitimately down for this shit right now. I don't know what's going on.
So, how do you? I meant to ask you that. How do you find these people?
So it's just random shit. Like I'll be on my explore page. I literally just reach out to whoever pops up on my explore page and looks like they'd be down for some shit like this. So then I go from there. Hit them with a follow, like some of their stuff. They either follow back or they don't. It is what it is. And then we
Yeah,
go from there. And then usually when they follow back, I don't hit them up right away. I usually wait a little bit because I go up a list and just reach out from there. Reach out to different people from there.
yeah. I meant to ask you how you started that. I mean, how your planning process go.
Mm.
So, you know who gonna be on what. You know what I'm saying?
But it really didn't start working. Like that whole process didn't start working until I started hitting more followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Cause like a lot of people ain't gonna trust you if you only have like 1,000, 2,000, and be like, what the fuck? Like
You got hella followers too.
it was a process. Like that shit was tough. It was hard to build up. You know what I mean? So, but right now I'm still struggling with that right now. Like a lot of people will start saying they're down and they're not exactly being down with it. If that makes sense.
People gonna disappoint you.
I feel like that's just with everything. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. But I mean,
It's gonna happen,
It's been happening recently, so I don't know if it's because it's like change of season or some bullshit. Like I don't fucking know.
man. You trying to like understand why people do what they do. You gonna go crazy, bro. You
That
know,
is true. That
it's
is
just
true.
because everybody different too, and it's just some people do certain shit, some people don't. Some people gon' they gonna everybody do what they want to do.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that is true. That is true.
we
But
never
that's the
really
thing.
know why somebody do anything.
You said what?
I said we never really know why somebody do anything.
We really don't. We really don't. And the other thing is, we don't really know like why certain people don't fuck with certain people. Like for the most randomest shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we live in a time where there's so much pettiness, so much toxic bullshit going on right now.
It's
You know what I'm
weird,
saying? Like
especially
what
being in the military. I be seeing people don't fuck with people because they from different states. Real
like
shit.
people from like people from Alabama not fucking with people from Georgia type of deal or
Real shit. Yeah, like that. It be the most randomest shit.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of it could be like anything. It could be anything. I feel like it could be fucking race. It could be oh shit. I don't know what happened.
Savannah's crazy. Oh shit, my homeboy just hit me.
Oh shit. But yeah, I feel like that could be anything. I feel like people could just hate off anything, whether
But
it's
I feel
your
like
race, your skin color, like any fucking thing, really.
I mean, like the race part, that'll be it's not understandable. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not right. But that'll be more. I would expect that more than oh this nigga drinks a certain type of liquor. I don't fuck with him. What?
Yeah,
Right?
you've heard some shit like that, like if they're like, oh,
Yeah,
they
for
drink.
real. Like I done like sat here and watch somebody like be like, bro, I don't fuck with him. That nigga drink gin.
What the fuck?
And we was
If you
like,
think
oh, this
about
nigga
it
just
though,
like he just playing. He was like, no, fuck that nigga. Like I don't fuck with him. And I'm
if
like,
you think about
oh,
it though, what does that sound like? If you think about it, what does that sound like? It kind of sounds like the females with the zodiac signs, right? Just a
mm.
little bit.
So
So it's
that
almost like
I don't
dudes
really
got their own
understand it
shit.
either. But I kind of do though. Sometimes with certain shit, like oh, you can like sometimes like you see a pattern. Like if you date a certain type of woman and all of them be out, like you find out all of them are Virgo. Like
Yeah,
you'll see some kind of pattern there, and it just be like, damn, I don't fuck with Virgos. Like I don't want to fuck with Virgos. Like you know what I'm saying.
I don't
So
know.
like
It's like I.
it's just certain shit I can see where they coming from, but most of it is just it's stupid. It blows my mind.
I don't know, like I get where they're getting at with zodiac sign, but like for me, like I said in previous episodes, I've never like thought to look at a zodiac sign. It was like, all right, either this female is dateable, she's a I can hang out with her, or not at all. It's
Yeah,
it's straight to the point. I feel like for me, you know what I mean.
I probably like have to sit here like watch somebody talk and break that down for me to understand like, oh, this type of female ain't for me, you know,
Yeah,
simply off of her zodiac sign. It's
like
just I won't think to look, yeah, like look there, you know what I'm saying?
like she could tell me whatever zodiac sign she is, and I'd be like, oh, that's cool.
Like
Like
I
I don't
started
know what
talking
the
to
fuck that
somebody
means.
and they was like, hold on, before we start talking, like what's your zodiac sign? And I was like, Virgo. Shorty never talked to me again.
For real.
Yeah, no bullshit. Never
Like just
talked to me
block you,
again.
like hit the block button, all that, and
Bro, blocked me, seeing her out at the club. She looked the other way and like, and she told me she was like, cause you a Virgo. Like, cause I went to talk to her that night. And she was like, I was like, why you ghost me type shit? She was like, oh, cause you a Virgo. And I'm like,
like how can you entertain that? That's
that's
my
like a
thing.
2 month
Like,
span. You gotta know I didn't say shit else to her after that. I
yo, there's
promise you.
nothing to say. Like I like all you can really do is just walk away from that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you try to argue that with people that really strongly believe in that type of shit, they're gonna argue back, and there's no change in their mind. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it
why I
ain't
don't like
no, you
getting
can't argue
into
with
it.
nobody like that, bro. They made their mind up.
Hmm. Absolutely. But you said in the military you see mostly like that's where you could possibly see mostly the pettiness and toxic bullshit, right?
Hold on. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
It's definitely my shit. Hold on.
Oh shit. You might
You can
have
hear
to
me?
like yeah, yeah.
That's my bitch, man. Hold on.
Damn it. That means he has to leave and come back.
Okay, there we go.
Damn it. You
Now
got
I
it
hear you.
now?
Yeah, I got you.
Mm. Because usually when that happens, motherfuckers gotta leave and come back, and then that's just a pain in the ass. But what was I asking? Yeah, you said military is where you could possibly see more of that pettiness, toxic bullshit.
Yes, bro. And that they got to do with like racist people. It got to do with just prejudiced people altogether. It's so many prejudiced people in the military. You
Yeah.
would think that it would not be, but it's so many prejudiced people in the military. Like
Yeah.
prejudice against like, um just okay. So I went airborne, right?
Mm.
So like, in the airborne community, bro, any other soldier other than an airborne soldier, they like talk down on bad as fuck. Like it's like they call them dirty, nasty legs and shit like that. It's all kind of different shit they say. But
Damn.
just like it's a real like it's real beef there. Like they'll like dead ass like be like, oh bro, you a fucking leg, da da da, and start a fight. Like it'll
You said it's between airborne and who? Oh shit. I didn't think he was gonna leave. Or what happened? I don't know what happened. Uh oh. There we go. Oh shit.
okay,
There
we
we go.
back. What you was saying?
When you said it's between airborne and who?
Airborne and like not regular soldiers, but
Like regular army?
yeah, regular army, like non-airborne soldiers.
Why are regular army talking shit to airborne? Regular army like
No,
isn't
airborne
doing.
talk shit to regular army, so regular army be talking shit back.
Mm. Yeah, honestly, if an airborne dude was talking shit to me for not being, I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, all right, like I'm just here to do my shit. Like I don't really care for that. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
more
it's
power
real
to the
beef there
people
though.
going airborne. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's real beef there. Like it's crazy. I done seen it happen.
I heard there was beef with like Rangers and airborne. I heard that shit too.
I
Like
mean, that's a select few.
just because they're like in
Cause
that same area, like
it's the
training in that
same
same
area
area.
because like, most people that go airborne, they be like, I'm an airborne ranger, so you know what I'm saying? They're gonna go ranger too. Not me though.
Yeah.
I said fuck that shit. I wasn't doing that shit.
On some real shit, I've only seen mostly like most pettiness and toxic bullshit with just regular army, like drama. You know what I'm saying? Like what I call
Bam.
excuse me. You know what I mean? Like especially like with what we call we're pose, obviously. So there's more. We have more time on our hands than the next. So I mean, there's gonna be a lot of drama coming from people,
That's so true.
and a lot of it comes from the supply people. I ain't gonna lie.
Cause this is my first time. being in a like non-airborne unit,
So you already
and
know.
man, it's so much fucking time on our hands, bro. Like we dead ass, we be just like they dead ass would be finding shit for us to do.
But I'm saying like you'll just get to a unit and then somebody, it don't matter who, will tell you about every single person in that unit and their backstory and the drama.
I
And
got
it's like
them.
I don't care. Like I
I
don't care
got
who,
I
how many.
got like three of them.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't care who slept with who. Like that's their business. You know what I mean? But people are so quick to want to
I
spread
feel
shit
like
about people.
I feel like I know all these people and I don't even know them yet, but I know about them, so I just know everything.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like how people like to spread people's stories out there. Like just leave that shit be. You know what I mean?
You
I don't
never
really
ever
see
know
it too
that.
much in the civilian world. I guess maybe online, some people might do that shit, but
I mean, you never know, bro. It's shit. Some might do it worse. Some might be better at hiding this shit.
who knows? Who the fuck knows? But my thing is like we obviously see like going into the generation talk.
Yeah.
I don't even know. We've talked about this shit so much, but it's like
What's it?
I don't know. This generation, this whole generation
Hold on.
of
First of all,
people.
before we get to that, guess who I seen, bro?
Officer,
Nope.
I don't
Guess
know.
who is the platoon sergeant for the SSA over here?
Oh, you said I think you told me last time it was the our old instructor from AIT, right?
Bro, I'm trying to get him to get me over there.
I just say you'll be chilling.
He's like, I do it. He's like, if that's what you want. But I ain't never been in the SSA. I was bullshitting, bro. I just wanted to be over there with him. But
I
I'm
remember
bullshitting.
he was wanting me to get on the combatives teams and shit when I got to my units, but I never did. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to get the fuck out of the army at this point. Like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I had a really wild time in Korea. I don't know if I told you much about Korea and like what
Not
all
really.
the stories and shit. Like, Korea was wild for me, bro. Did I
I
tell
wish I
you?
went for real. I wish I went with y'all. Man, I'm not
You
I
know how
don't
many
regret it,
times I
bro.
got? You know how many times I got Genku drunk, bro? Like,
I would love to fucking see that, bro. I would
you know
love
what
to see
I'm
that shit.
saying? Like we used to bum up like the same hotel room because they had like two beds in there. Like they were nice
Yeah,
hotels for cheap. So you know he would take one bed, I take the other bed, and we would just crash out and spend the weekend out there. You know what I mean?
that's lit though.
Oh
How's
yeah, come
Ginka, bro? I didn't talk to Ginka in like a
real
while
talk.
now.
I haven't spoken to him since Korea, bro. Like,
Really?
bro. So I mean, I don't know if it's 100% like his intention, but he was on a different base. Like I was at Humphreys. He was at I think he was at Carroll or some shit, Camp Carroll. So he was somewhere completely different, and we would have to meet up somewhere to hang out. And shit, I mean, he found like I thought we had like moves for like a certain weekend, and he just blew that shit off and went with some other people. So I was like, damn, all right, gotta make plans with some other people. And then from there, like we just didn't talk no more. I don't know what the fuck happened. And see, that's
Yeah.
my thing. That's kind of my thing. I feel like with military people, like I'll get along with people, but I feel like it's been hard for me to kind of keep in contact with those people, if that makes sense. Like you're one of the only ones I keep in contact with for real, from the
Yeah.
military. Like,
I get what you mean, cause it's like the thing is, it's too many of us. Like I feel like sometimes it'd be like, oh, we think that we got to keep up with everybody.
yeah.
Everybody we done encountered and shit. But
But I mean
it's really
like
not that
just
though.
but I mean like like y'all like say like y'all cool or whatever, then you have each other
Mhm.
on social media and shit, and then next thing you know they removed you and like they trying to like that like
Nah,
that's
that's
it, and
deep.
it's like
That's some pressure right there.
you know what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean? Yeah, that's
I was
pressure.
like, what the fuck?
It's
Like,
not. Yeah, that's pressure, bro. Nobody's. I'm not finna. Me personally, I'm not unadding nobody, bro. You know what I mean? Unless you got to be blocked. If you got to be blocked, now that's a different story.
yeah,
But just unadding is weird. I just don't.
I don't
I feel
understand.
like if it's that deep, it could be resolved.
Yeah,
But if you
like
got to
that's
get
what I was
blocked,
trying
if you
to
got to get blocked, we're not talking.
like that's what I was trying to tell you about like with old boy when I was telling you about the whole LeBron James fucking shit. Like he just removed off that whole thing, and it was like it's not that deep.
Oh,
Like we're just talking about sports. Like who gives a fuck? You know what I
I
mean?
never felt that strongly about sports, bro.
Man.
Nothing. I don't think I've ever felt that strong about anything.
Mm.
Like being like a black man. I don't give a fuck about shit like that. Like, you know how like you'll see people and be like, oh, so you don't give a fuck about our history, like you don't give a fuck about what we had to go through. We didn't have to go through shit. I didn't go through nothing. Me
Yeah,
personally, bro, I didn't go through none of that. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So you want me to feel some type of way about something that somebody else went through? I won't be able to feel any kind of way because I don't understand it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I
At least
just
at least you're saying that because there's there's still a lot of people
yeah,
that feel like they went through that. Like even from our Chicano community, there's still people that feel like you know that
and
they
yeah,
went
like
through
I
the
get
whole
it.
struggle. And
Like I get it. You know, there might be some type of way that you can like feel something. You know what I mean? Like some sense of pride, maybe or something. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. But me personally, I've never felt like no kind of way towards that, that area. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really condone white people being like, oh, nigga this, nigga that. But at the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I don't care
yeah, well, I
what
mean, I'm gonna be
anybody's saying. It. I don't care about that shit.
yeah. I
I
mean, like
can't
to be
make
real,
myself care because I really don't.
and like to be real too. Like there's a lot of Hispanic, like there's a lot of Latinos that say the N word as well. And me, I've never been one to like because that's not our word to use in my opinion. Like you have a certain amount of us that are like that's not our word. Like we'll leave that alone. And then you have the other ones that are just want to be that
My
person
thing
and they
is
say
though,
that
bro.
word. So you
My
know,
thing is though, it's just a word. Like,
yeah, it is.
it's
But I
not
mean,
no, it's not no thing that says nobody can't use a word. At the end of the day, if you letting words hurt you, that's your fault.
yeah. But I mean,
Like
like
there's
just
no
as a
way.
I mean, like just as like a personal thing. Like I would never come up to you and be like, "What up, my?" and then say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just not
Like
the type of
I
person I
get
am.
that. And
Yeah,
that's you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how you do it, Ain't nobody gonna fault you. Nobody should fault you for that. Like, oh, like people should be like, oh, so you should want to say it. No fuck. No. If you don't want to fucking say it, you don't want to say it.
yeah. You know
But
what I mean?
it's just they people be okay with shit. I mean, people don't be okay with shit. And that's the problem. Bro, I ain't never pressed nobody for
You
nothing.
ain't wrong. This is a very sensitive fucking generation, bro. We live in a very
Yeah.
sensitive ass generation. Like if you ever, like just look at movies from the early 2010s and you look at like what they're saying, what they're doing, and it's funny to us,
Man,
but
it's
to
cartoons
this
from early
generation,
2010s.
that's what I'm saying. Like to this generation, bro, like it's they're gonna be offended by all these fucking movies and songs, but it's like that's what it was. That's what we heard every day. Like that's nothing new.
That's why I feel like
Mm.
we got like a how you say we like we not as sensitive to shit like that because that's how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? We grew up with making racial jokes and shit like that. Like that shit funny to us.
Yeah. I
But
mean, shit. We did. I think we did a little bit in basics. You know what I'm saying?
damn,
Just out of shits
yes,
and giggles. Like, who gives a fuck? You
man,
know?
bro. We used to, you know how we used to get down, bro.
Y'all fucked up though. Y'all was like, you look like y'all kept telling me I look like the short fucking Puerto Rican drill sergeant. That was our what was his name? Drill
Wait, in
sergeant
basic,
Rosado.
man,
Yeah, yeah.
you did look like that, man, bro.
Y'all dirty for that shit.
Bro,
Y'all
you
was
did
telling
look
me I'm
like
his
that, man.
son. Mm-mm.
Oh God, we used to call you. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now who started that shit. That was Kelly. You
Kelly was the one
remember
that
it
said
was
that
me,
shit.
huh?
You said it was Kelly that said that
That was
shit.
Kelly ass, bro. It was me, Sean. I mean me, Kelly, and Kramer.
Yeah, I remember you and Kramer used to fucking throw on those vests and do push-ups in the night, and I was like, I want to go do that with him, but who knows what the
Yeah,
fuck we doing the next day? So I don't know. Like, I'm
it's
like,
valid. That's valid. Me and Kramer used to
you
get
know,
down, boy. That was
yeah.
Kelly too, though. Kelly used to do it with us because his ass was the one who used to make us do it.
I ain't even gonna lie.
So
Like when I remember we did the first it was that watch where we had to wake up people and shit. Fire guard. I think yeah, fire guard. And I remember I had to wake you up, and I was like, bro, like, I was like, if I wake this
oh,
dude,
and
up,
I didn't
he
get
might
up.
he might start swinging on me. So I was like, I better brace myself. So I was like, I tried to wake you up, and you woke up calmly. So I was like, all right, cool. We don't got to throw down. Like, we're good. You know, that was like my fear the first time I did fire guard. I was like, I'm not trying to wake this motherfucker up. Like,
No, it be like
mm-mm.
that though. It do be like that. I don't be trying to wake motherfuckers up either, cause I don't know. You know, everybody different. Either it's they're different on how they wake up. It's either like if you the way you wake them up, or
Yeah.
waking them up in general. And it's like some people are free. I remember my mama used to tweak out when we used to wake her up, like for no reason, bro. Like
Yeah.
we'll be like, "Mama," like we'd tap on the sheet, flip out, waking up. I'm like, bro, what's going on, man? I'll never forget that.
But I ain't gonna lie, I did hate when they would flash the light in our face though. I did hate
Yeah,
that. I was
that
like,
was
bro,
too
like you ain't
much.
gotta do all that. Like,
I tell you, who used to piss me off. Let us do the death though. He was my roommate when we was in AIT too. That was my dog. It was Kirk. Kirk used to piss me off
Kirk,
waking me up fire guard, bro.
fucking Kirk, bro.
I love Kirk to death, man. That's my dog. But who he used to piss me off? He
He
used to
did
piss
his
me.
thing though. He did his thing when he became PG for that little time. Like he did his thing.
Yeah, he did. He did me
Bro,
proud. I was proud of that boy.
why the fuck did they choose me though? Like I was, you know what I'm saying? You knew how I was rolling. I was trying to be like the quiet one, not so much attention, be in the back type of dude, you
Yeah.
know?
I told you, bro.
Huh?
I told you.
Oh, I don't remember what you told me.
You don't remember?
Why they
I
picked me?
was
No.
cause shit, you know what I'm saying, bro? I needed some people I could trust, you know what I'm saying? Me and you was already cool, from basic and shit. We was already locked in.
Yeah.
And this is why, Just on Blakely, like, I bet. I need you to pick your platoon songs, your squad leaders, whatever. I'm like, I bet, I got you. Da da da. I think I picked you. Who did I pick? I picked you. I picked Oxidine. Who else did I pick? I think I picked what's her name? She just had another baby.
I know who you're talking about, but I forgot her name. Damn.
Uh, the Hispanic John.
Yeah. Duarte. Nah, it wasn't Duarte.
It wasn't Duarte. Duarte. Who's Duarte? That's
That's
Luis. That's Luis' baby mama, right? Or his wife.
are they married now? I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's yeah. That's his wife. Yeah.
Ortiz was one of the
Ortiz.
ones that Ortiz was one of the ones
You know
that
who? You
fucking
know who I want to see, bro? I want to see Keyless. You remember him?
yeah, yeah.
Bro, that was my dog, bro. We talked for a while too. After we had graduated. I mean not graduated. Well, yeah, after we graduated.
He was a holdover, wasn't he? Because like they threw him in our fucking platoon. He already been there for a little bit.
No, he left. No, he failed the school.
Oh, he
He
failed a
failed.
class.
He failed. He was a what's them people called? No, he failed airborne, so he couldn't go be a rigger. You got to be airborne before you go to AIT and be a rigger.
Yeah, yeah.
Failed that rigger school, then he came over there to us.
Damn. So they made him change MOS. That's what it was.
Right.
Damn.
I
That's
mean, it
crazy.
was. I'd be real with him, bro. I told him because my old lady at the time, she was going to be. She was a rigger. She was like in AIT to be one. I
Yeah,
was like, bro, I'll be real with you. I'm glad you're not a rigger because you would have hated it.
yeah.
Like, and two, like their work is in like it's a they can end lives with it if they do it wrong.
Yeah, that's just no joke. And they have to do airborne. Like they have to know everything about that parachute.
Yeah,
And they
they got to
can't
go
fuck it up.
airborne before they go to their AIT class.
And they can't fuck up not one thing on that parachute either. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a tough school from what I
For
heard.
real. Like while we so when we go to jumping, right? Jumping stuff, they put their name in their parachutes. Like, so and so made this, especially so and so made this parachute, da da da. You know,
Yeah,
they put their names in the parachute. So like if there's a deficiency, they know who to blame.
yeah.
So say if somebody dies,
Like that's on their ass.
it's
Yeah,
on
they
them, bro.
fucked. They fucked.
Right.
But shit, to switch the gears a little bit, right? So going back to the basic AIT talk. Honestly, basic. I don't know what the fuck they injected us with that shot or whatever. But I didn't really think about like females in basic. Like I didn't really think about shit like that. I was kind of like more so like I just want to get the fuck through this shit. Like be done with it. More so. And I didn't
Really?
really yeah, like I didn't really think about like anything like sexual wise. You know what I'm saying? Like
I can say with the sexual part, yes, I didn't either. But as far as females went, no. I can say this. I can be like, I had a girl at the time. I was real
Yeah.
tender with this one bit at the time, but she was showing me I couldn't really fuck with her and shit like that. Da, da, da. So I started doing my thing. But like the beginning of the basic, everybody thought I was like 30 or 40 or some shit. Cause I had that shit right here.
Yeah.
I was started shaving my shit, and I only
I
got it right here.
remember, bro, and
Yes,
they didn't
bro.
let you finish, and it was like still
Yes.
there,
It was
and
drill
they.
sergeant Stone ass, bro.
I remember that.
Bro, no bullshit. All of this right here, cut.
I
I had
remember. I was
all of
like,
this.
and I remember I was like, what did he do? Like, like he shaved someone. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like, like what is
Shaved
going
it.
on?
Fam, so this motherfucker, I can't stand him. He wanted me to do this too. I love that dude though, man. He saved my life. Respect to him. But bro, Drill Sergeant Stone, man, that motherfucker. They came in, him and Drill Sergeant Delator. I can't fucking stand his ass.
No, no one like De La Torre,
Fuck
bro.
that
No one
dude,
like
bro.
that.
Real
A
shit.
Polynesian motherfucker, bro.
Yes,
No.
fuck him. They both bust in the room. Everybody wake up. I mean, me and Kelly are here shaving our shit, but Kelly done. He done
Yeah.
shaved most of his. So we knocked the bitch down. Everybody get the fuck on the line. Da da da. Man, I'm like, fuck. He come out there. He started laughing. He like, ha ha. You did what I told you to do. He was like, I'm proud of you. Now don't touch it again.
So
Bro.
he
I
wanted
really.
you to stay. He wanted you to
Yes.
stay like that.
Yeah. He was like, don't touch it again until you get a haircut. I'm like, bro.
You're
Like
tripping. Nah.
I come out the hose like, what the fuck? So I'm like, bro, you gotta let me cut this, man. He like, nah, trainee. So you gonna be like that till you get a haircut in 2 weeks. Cause bro, we was there for like a good month and a half before we actually
Yeah.
got a chop.
He liked to fuck with that one other Latino dude, that big ass dude, Dejado. He liked to fuck with that dude a lot.
Diablo. Who was that?
He was the big Latino dude. He was like, it was back when we were still in yellow phase. Y'all were like the fifth platoon or some shit. Cause y'all
Yellow
had just on
face.
Stones and I
Oh
think y'all
yeah,
had
we
with
was
other dude
all
then too.
separated. You didn't get with me until we got with our platoon.
Yeah,
I forgot. I
we
thought
were
all
with
the dudes was
fucking.
together though.
Nah, it was they started off with everyone from reception. If you stayed in the same like reception bay, you were going to that same yellow phase platoon. And that's when after yellow phase we kicked off to our actual platoon. And
Hmm.
that's when we got into that. With Josan Salas and all that. Yo, she still follows me on Instagram too.
Me too. Me too. She
You
cool
know.
as fuck. She
She's
been
cool as
she
fuck.
been going crazy. I can't count.
Like talking to her like after everything, like after all of that, like it was actually
You
cool.
talked to her?
Yeah, I did a little bit, yeah.
Type
Yeah.
shit.
You know what's
She
funny? I
was
just
cool
reached
as
out. I
fuck.
just said fuck it. I just said fuck it one day and reached out. I was like, I don't care. Like,
Like she the type of person that I can be friends with. She cool. Like Drillstar Silas was like, she was like, she young, but she wise though. She really smart.
with that and like when we had ammo detail, like she was actually like conversating with us and shit. Like she actually had
Ammo
like
detail.
yeah, like it was me. I
I,
forgot who was with me. I think Freeman, the ginger motherfucker, was with me.
Freeman.
Freeman, Chow
Bro, I
Hall
know you.
Freeman. Remember
I know
Chow
you
Hall
talking.
Freeman?
Yeah, I remember you talking about. I remember him.
Yeah, yeah.
You remember
So
what's that man name? Fontenay. You remember Fontenay?
you want to talk about somebody that stunk, bro? He
Bro,
was
he had
God
a
bless his
grown
soul,
man
but he was
ass
funny
next
as
to him.
shit. He was funny as shit. You know,
He
he
was
was
cool
cool
as
and
fuck
all.
too.
But
He
that
was
smells
cool.
sometimes. That
Like,
funk sometimes, bro. Mm-mm.
man, you can't do nothing with people like that, man. You gotta, they gonna be that way either way.
Yeah, either way, we was all funky, so it didn't fucking matter.
Well, yeah, yeah. Like
We
for the
was
most
all
part, for
funky,
real.
you know.
Like it wasn't even our fault though.
Yeah,
You can't really blame everybody for
I felt
because
bad for the females though. I know they couldn't do their regular hygiene bullshit in basic, like, cause I remember they were doing the
I heard
pull
you
up
talk.
shits. Some of them females still had that armpit hair, and I was like, bro, I feel
Mhm.
so bad. Like I can't even judge that.
Some of them couldn't really.
They couldn't
They
like
can't
do their
function also when they're in that kind of.
on your shit, yeah.
Yeah.
So I really felt bad
And
for the females.
and most people don't really get like they don't get dirty like that. Like so for me, I played football, so and I lived in the country all my life. That shit's it's okay to me. Like it's like when you gotta get dirty and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like all right, I'm gonna get some mud and shit on me today. Like, you know what I'm saying? I already know what's gonna happen because I done been in that position before. But
Yeah.
us, like, some say a motherfucker from fucking, let's say Detroit, up north somewhere, maybe Chicago. Let's say Chicago, and now they gotta come in here and dig in dirt and you know what I'm saying? They
Get
gotta
used to
they gotta go
people.
through mud and shit like that.
Yeah.
They gotta actually like go through some shit now because they've been living in the city their whole life.
And that's me. I'm a city boy, bro. Like that's me. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't mind the whole getting dirty shit. Like I was like, fuck it, we here.
Yeah. But
You know?
but for some people it's gonna be harder for them to adapt to that because they ain't never had to do no shit like that.
Yeah,
Like think of a
that's true.
motherfucker that's having to get, you know, down and like, like when we was going through the field. We was in there crawling through fucking mud and bullets flying over our head and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was painful. Nick at night, bro. Like the
Yes, bro.
elbow, the sand in your fucking elbows, and you had to
Like
roll your.
fam, you tired halfway through. Not even.
I wasn't even tired, bro. It was just the sand hurt, bro. Like that shit was cutting.
That shit was rough.
Like that shit was cutting. I got through it, but that shit was cutting, and I felt hype. And this is why I don't like Justin De La Torre back then, because I felt hype. Like I was like, we got through that shit, and I was hyping. I think I was with you actually, and I was like, yo, we got through that shit. And he like walked over and he was like, shut the fuck up. I was like,
Like,
damn.
bro, like
I
what
was
you
like,
doing this shit?
we
Bro,
just finished
I
our
hated
shit.
him. I'll never
Yeah.
forget that shit, bro. I hated him. I hated that man ever since the day he slapped our homeboy. You remember him? The
He
day he
slapped
slapped our boy?
somebody?
You don't remember that? Bro, I'll never forget this shit.
No, I wasn't there. We didn't see it. Was this yellow
Bam.
face?
Well, no. No, we were still separated, I think.
So
Well,
it
I
was
don't
yellow
know.
face. Shit. He slapped somebody? Who'd he slap?
Slapped the shit out of my boy. I ain't gonna cap. He slapped the shit out of him. Cause
Like backhand or like what
I
the
ain't gonna count. I ain't gonna count. I ain't gonna count. No bullshit. I promise you, bro. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Bro said, mm, mm.
bro.
Slap this shit out. Bro, no bullshit. Like it wasn't funny then, bro. We was on time, bro. We tried to beat his ass. I never forget this shit.
Bro,
But
he beat him like as if it was his wife.
like no bullshit, bro.
That shit's
Front hand,
crazy.
backhand, front hand, backhand. Bro, he was going stupid.
That
So we
shit's
like, oh
wild.
hell no, he can't do that. Da, da, da.
What did he slap him for? Like, did he fuck up that bad?
Cause, cause, all right. So he told us at the beginning of the basic, like, if you pass out, I'm gonna take this hand, I'm gonna wet that bitch up, put some water on it, and slap the shit out of you. Like, and wait, he's like, he didn't say slap the shit out of you, but he was like, I'm gonna revive you with this motherfucker right here. Bro said, "Mm." But the thing is though, bro passed out. He picked him up, so now he on his knees type shit.
Yeah.
And Delator standing over this nigga. He mm, mm, going crazy. I'm like, dog, there's no way. Like, bro, we like me, Kelly Kramer, and the rest of them niggas. It was like, it was really the black dudes because at this point in time, all of the black dudes done congregated. Like, we cool.
Yeah.
All the Hispanics, so they done did their thing. Maybe we done intermingled somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I was cool with everybody. I had done already knew everybody by that point in time.
For me, most of the people in my bay, it was Ortiz. So yeah, I guess you could say like most of Latinos already congregated, yeah. But we also had a mixture of people that came from Maryland as like with me,
But
you know. So they're like,
strategically, that's who you gonna go to first.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like you probably like I know we might not say it out loud, but like for the most part, we gonna think that we'll be cool with a fucking, you know, I'm gonna think that I'm gonna lock in with this black dude before I'm gonna lock in with this white boy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's what I be thinking. I know most of males probably think that too,
But I mean,
Not even
Kramer
male.
Kramer must have showed you right away that like, nah, I'm cool. Like
Nah,
we could be
Kramer came to me.
for real.
So it was like it was really me, Kramer, and Kelly. We clicked instantly.
So
And it was another it was another homie.
all three of
Huh?
y'all are from all three of y'all are from Mississippi.
Fuck no.
God,
Fuck no.
Kramer said he was from there too or some shit. I remember he
Nah,
said he was.
Kramer from Kelly's from Ohio, and Kramer's from Wisconsin. Right. Crazy, right?
Why he tell me down south?
I don't know.
He said somewhere down south. I don't know if it was Mississippi. He said somewhere down south. So I was like, okay, so him and Johnson got like that southern connection. Cause
Mm-mm.
I
Not even, because Kelly from Ohio too. I mean, Kelly from Ohio, so we
huh.
all in different areas.
That's what was cool though. It was like it was everyone from different fucking states.
Yeah.
Just meeting everybody and shit. Like I met some
And
people
to
from
be real,
Alabama
I
and
still
shit.
talk to
Like
them to this day, bro.
you still talk to him?
Yep, Kelly and Kramer be, sometimes they'll check in and be like, how my little girl doing and shit like that. And
Yeah.
sometimes I just call and check on them, see how they shit going.
See, that's cool. That's
Both
cool
of
that
them
you
out the
still.
army too. Well,
That's cool.
Kramer was National Guard and shit, or reserve, whatever.
Yeah.
But Kelly
Yeah.
out, doing good, man. He doing real good for himself.
That's
Kramer is too, though.
like I said. That's cool that y'all still keeping in touch. Like I haven't really kept in touch with anybody like that. And Guevara, she got out when we were still in Korea. Like she got in trouble,
Yeah.
got kicked out or some shit.
It
So
was crazy because me and her was still talking through that whole time. Me and G still talk to each other.
yeah,
We was all talking. We
we
was
don't.
still,
She got me on Snap, but we don't talk too much.
yeah.
It's
Me,
kind of just
her,
like
that was my dog. Me, her, Carpentier.
I ain't
You
gonna
remember
lie,
Carpentier?
I'm not gonna lie, Red Phase. I was that guy. Like I had to, flirt a little bit and do my thing. But
During Red
with
Phase? Nah, I was
Red
chilling
Phase,
during Red Phase. I
Red
didn't go
Phase,
crazy until, hold on, it was Yellow. Which ones was it? Was it Yellow?
it was yellow, red, and then white phase when we started shooting, and then blue phase.
Okay. White Phase, that's when I started going crazy. Cause I had already got this letter and shit talking about the girl was talking about,
Yeah,
we need to break type shit. I was like, bet.
but
Say less.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
going crazy after that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie, red phase, like when we were in red phase and Guevara was there, like yeah, I was, doing my flirting thing. Like I was young, so I was doing my shit, but it didn't really go nowhere. Like I think in the back of my head, I was like, they over here with this sharp and EO bullshit, so I don't want to give no one an excuse. I was like, I don't want to be that dude. So
Bam. I got so crazy. It got so crazy. I feel that though. I do feel that because
like
the AIT,
AIT, we would go outside and go talk to whatever females. Like we didn't give a fuck. Like we didn't care.
but the crazy part is AIT is where I got caught up at.
See, that's why I was trying not to get caught up, but I did my thing. I got the number and then I stayed away, stayed
Yeah.
back.
But I wasn't even doing nothing crazy though. So, so I was talking to this one girl that was in our company, right?
It's empty. Yeah.
That's
Wait,
crazy.
who?
You don't remember her. She was in our company, but you don't remember her.
Oh, you said company, so she was like alpha,
Yeah,
alpha.
we had no. That's the same building, but it was two different companies. We
Oh
was
wait, no,
golf.
I'm mixing it up. Hold up, so we was golf company. Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would have remembered if you say a name probably.
What was her name? Stewart. You probably do remember her though, cause you used to pick on me about her. You was like, "There go your little girlfriend." Oh God, I
Oh
remember that
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I
yeah,
remember you used
yeah.
to do that shit. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was her. She was
I was like, go get your chulo over there, bro. What
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. You
fuck?
used to pick on me about her. Cause she
Oh
was in a
yeah.
younger, not a younger, but she was in like a class or two after us when she
Damn.
came,
Yeah.
and we was kicking it. So I
Yeah.
fuck around. We stopped talking, me and her. So I started kicking it with her. I didn't know this at the time. I started kicking it with her homegirl, but they they not really. So the girl told me it was like we're not really friends, but we went to basic together. So we was kicking it or whatever.
Sort of. Okay.
So I get that, but I also get where old girl coming from. Like that's my friend. Da, da, da. Bro, me and the second girl over here kicking it. We outside. When you come out the building and you walk past the little awning thing
Yeah. Yeah.
and you go over that, it's
Yeah.
like it was the benches right there, right?
I know. Yeah. 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 I know what
I
you're talking
was
about.
sitting on the bench with the other bitch. Shawty
That's where
came.
you.
The
That's where you fucked up. Yeah. That's when she
first
caught
girl
you.
came up. I watched her come from the other end. The other side of the field. I
Yeah.
watched her come from over there to the other side. I'm like, man, she gonna be cool. She gonna be cool. She not gonna cause a scene. She was like, "What the fuck was this? I mean, what the fuck is this?" I was like, "Oh shit!" And I'll never forget. Oh fuck, his name Fiji. His name Fiji on Instagram.
Yeah, I know. I had him on a podcast too. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know who you
that's my
talking
boy.
about. He
That's my
cool
boy.
as
He
shit.
here. He here. Me and him
White.
trying to
He was,
start
his name was White. Yeah.
white. Yeah, we trying to start some shit now, bro. He over there instigating like a like he not instigating, but he doing like little slick shit. He like,
He
oh
did,
shit,
he
and
doing
he like,
jokes.
oh shit, he
Yeah.
gonna let her talk to you like that, bro. He was going crazy, bro. The dude, bro, funny as hell.
Yeah.
Huh? Who? Okay, but
Yeah, I seen he's doing his shit on his little TikTok and stuff too. So
yeah,
he's doing
he
cool.
been going crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nah, tell
But
his ass keep running with it.
yeah, hell yeah. I'll be down to bring him on another episode too. Shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just
But he up
bro,
there when
this
you
this
done.
fucking this damn scheduling getting hard, man. Like you already saw, like one of the fucking females just texted the group chat. By the way, she's like, "Oh, my fault. 8 p.m. was different here." Like I already said the time difference, bro. Like, come on, come on. Oh shit, did it freeze? I think it froze on his end.
I was trying to see
Oh no.
what she said.
Oh yeah, she said something like that, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep trying to schedule from here and see what happens,
It is what it is, brother.
bro.
Shit.
Cause I haven't
If
had.
ever you need, if ever you need somebody, bro, just hit me.
I
Don't be
mean, I'm
doing
down to
shit.
have you. I'm down to have you on every episode. I don't give a fuck.
Real shit.
If you free like that,
We can make this duo shape.
I'm down for a duo. We'd have to change the name though. You know what I'm saying? We got to come up with a
Yeah,
slick
yeah.
name.
We
Um,
gotta come up with some shit. We gotta come up with some shit.
I'm down with it. I'm down with it. But for now, shit, we'll end off this episode right here. We done did this shit, and we'll talk more on that duo. I'm down with it. I'm down with that
So,
shit.
bro.
I'm down with it. But shit. Thank it was good having you on. Appreciate you popping on. You know, you always popping on, and I
No, I
fuck with
got
it.
you.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll talk more for sure. Shout out to everything. Shout out to Instagram, all that shit.
Yeah, shout out my IG man, Vibes with Cam. VIBEZ dot WCAM. Shit.
Hell yeah,
Shit. What's my snap, bro? I don't even know my snap. My snap is Cam's World. CAMSWRLD. Yeah,
hell
Cam's
yeah.
World.
Y'all go show some love. Go do your thing, and we'll talk more for sure. All right.
So, brother, appreciate you having me on, man.
Hell yeah, man. Have a good night.
You too, brother.